Hello, my little munchkin crones and sunflowers. We're back. Hope your weekend is fabulous. Let's get on with it. Well, we were looking at, I thought this was so interesting. Guys, if you haven't seen it, please. It is called The Ultimatum. The Ultimatum, South Africa.
Yes.
Once you get through the names.
Yes.
Once you get through the names. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, we watched the whole thing. I was saying, Baby Crone, how do we get started? Baby Crone, take us there. Oh, I can't wait to get into some of these characters.
Well, to break it down, to give you the whole run view, it's about these 6 couples that come together. And of course, it's just like any Ultimatum. If you guys seen the American version, these
it is an American version of this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically these 6 couples come together. They are giving their partner the ultimatum. Either you're going to marry me and we're going to move forward with our relationship, or we're just going to call it quits. And that's pretty much it. So the 6 relationships we have is...
Well, let me say something. Okay. Now, you got to understand that this is the ultimatum, and you have your 6 relationships. And what I loved about it, it's unscripted.
Yes.
This is unscripted. In the America way, they have counselors. Mm-hmm. No, all they had was bodyguards. That's how I want to say. This is, in my opinion, this is what I call unscripted TV.
Yes, it was.
Just, how I jump. Let me jump this one. She caught your big butt. It's unscripted. It is unscripted. Go ahead. Ooh, and yes, if it is scripted, America TV would not let it go like that. Would you agree?
Yes, I would definitely agree.
Sorry about that. Now, let's get started. Now, before Baby Crone got some pictures right. Now, let me tell you the first couple that I would like to start with. I thought that they were the boring couple. I don't know why they were on the show. They did not fit. It didn't make any sense to me. What was their names?
Courtney and Aiden.
They were off. I mean, I could tell they really wasn't into the girls. It was off. It was like, why are they there? Yeah. It was like a token. It's like, let's throw, to me, white Africans in there. Yes. It was off. I could tell he didn't want to sleep with him. It didn't matter who he was with. That's the way it came off to me. Yeah. It didn't matter who he had. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll take her because I don't want her. And she like, why? It was clear that they were not into that at all.
No, I don't even know why they were on
It was off. They didn't even really deal with them. I don't even know why they were on a show. I felt as though they were so off.
Yes.
And it seemed racist, actually.
A little bit.
It seemed racist to me. You put a white male and a white female, whether they're Africans or not, and both of them knowing that they done already made it. We ain't touching these people. Why were you on the show?
Yeah, for real.
Not that you had to touch. They both kept them at friend zone.
Yes, they really
both of them. And I didn't like it. It was unfair. Mm-hmm. But yes, go ahead.
And then Aiden, when it came down to the girl that he did pick, he was like,
now he settled. Yes. He didn't want either one of them.
No, but he really played Switzerland.
He played because he knew if he got giggles. But he didn't want to go there. So he got the one that I felt was the least.
Yes.
To me. Yeah, and I'm not talking about looks. Just
and that just even made it an even awkwarder pairing of a couple.
Yeah. You could tell it was nothing. Right.
Yes. Speaking of her, let's talk about her. Lebo and Nalo. Or Nola.
You take them.
I had forgotten to mention that Courtney and Aiden were in a relationship together for 7 years. They told us how long each of the couples were. And this next couple that we're talking about, Lebo and Nola, they have been together for 1.5 years, which is a little too early to be throwing this.
She was so jealous. Oh my God.
Yeah, it did not work.
He just seemed like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll come back to them. Who is the next couple? Okay. They just, why they got to go and make things so complicated? So they were complicated to me. Okay. Who was the next couple?
The next couple, Ruth and Isaac.
Very exciting couple. Mm-hmm. They brought a lot of drama.
They did.
I love them.
They've been together for 2 years.
And her issue was, why can't you introduce me to your family? you know, and they didn't see each other often, I think.
Yes, they had a long distance relationship.
And his name was Isaac and Ruth. I know their names. See, when I know their names, you know why. Go ahead.
Yes.
And the pictures are here, so you're going to be able to see. So we're just introducing them before we go into the first thing. We probably won't do it all today. We probably need probably do it tomorrow or something. But go ahead.
Yes, the next couple that we have to talk about. I want to find the right one. Okay, yes. Who? Her Sika or Zika?
I like Sika. Sika.
Yeah. And Lindell. Now, this was a very interesting couple. They have been together for 1 year. Only 1 year? Oh, my God.
These people are so desperate to get married. I don't know. But this is another culture. So who am I to judge?
No. It was interesting because she doesn't want
to get married. And she doesn't want to get married because she's got a thing with marriage. So I don't know why. It's because he want to get on there. And I don't know about their ultimatum, but I think that because of what happened when she was a child, I think it stained her in some degree.
Yeah.
But I liked her.
Yeah, I did like her.
She was Giggles. Was she the one that laughed a lot?
No, she was the one that was very flirtatious.
Yeah, very flirtatious. Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Very friendly.
Yeah.
Too friendly.
Yes.
But yeah, they were definitely a very interesting
couple. Sika, that's why I remember her name.
Yes. And then the last one we had to talk about is Tabby and Genesis.
The worst. It wasn't, no, that's not the last. That's not the last couple. The last couple was that girl with this one.
Oh,
that ain't the last couple.
That's the last couple.
This is the Giggles. This is Giggles. I called her Giggles. What's her name?
Her name is Tabby.
I like Tabby. And I liked her boyfriend. I liked them. How long were they together? They were together ever since high school or something. 7
years they've been together.
I liked them a lot. And last.
Yes. And last,
we're gonna leave this couple for last.
Yes, Kanya and Nakatio. Sorry for that very bad pronunciation.
Can I just call her? Can I say it?
Yes,
she a bitch.
She really is.
I ain't never seen nothing like it. I didn't know women could be such a narcissist that she really think that she's all that. I knew that this woman was going to be a problem when they asked her in the beginning. When they had the rounds, when they had to go and meet who they wanted to pick, and they asked Sastika, what's her name?
Kanya.
That's her, right?
Yes.
When they asked Kanya, they said, Kanya, what do you do? I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Do you work? I'm an entrepreneur. When people tell you they are entrepreneur, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Yes. What? You're an entrepreneur of a gold digger. I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah. Okay. She was something.
She was definitely.
We get more into. Let's go back now. Who was it? Tanya.
Yes, Kanya.
Kanya. Who's the next one we're going to talk about?
That was it for our 6 couples.
So I'm starting to talk about them.
Okay, so
you can say what you guys say about Kanya.
Okay.
We're at the walking thing. See, we looked at all the episodes.
Yes.
So we're just trying to muddle our way through it. So with all the episodes, this is now where they having the interview. So we're going to pick up there. And this is where I already peaked Kanya. I would say she's going to have a problem, but I liked her boyfriend.
Yes.
I liked her boyfriend.
Okay, so the couples have now switched off and they're doing this little speed dating thing, get to know each other, because the next person because you're gonna pick this person to be your trial marriage
for 3 weeks.
Yep, for 3 weeks to see if you can kick it with them or you can't kick it with them and you want to go back to your partner
after 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, you go with this guy. You have 1 week of dating and socializing. Then you had 3 weeks where you choose the partner and the partner choose you.
Yes.
Then you have another 3 weeks where you go back to your partner and stay with them for 3 weeks. What madness. What the John Brown thought of that. But go ahead, baby.
Yes. The one thing that we would just like to talk about is we notice how these couples don't even think about how their partner could be sexually attracted to somebody else and potentially end up sleeping with somebody else.
I don't think they took it seriously.
Mm-mm.
You know, the way I think of it is like this. This could be my point. When you're with someone and you're being intimate frequently, now you're taking them away from that part. What do you expect?
Mm-hmm.
They with a new female, a new male, they learning. Of course things are going to happen. And they wasn't open to that.
We're going to share intimate things with each other.
You wasn't open to that? I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, that's what made the white couple odd, because they came in knowing that they ain't want no parts of this. That's the way I saw it.
Right.
At least they should have had another white couple in there, or they could have had 3 and 3.
Yes.
The way they did it, that was, I didn't like that. That was my pet peeve.
Yes.
That white couple could have went go as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it was the wrong way to try to diversify a show.
It wasn't. Because you could see that neither one of them wanted to sleep or be with a black person, in my opinion.
Yeah, she had her own problems, and he's just.
I think they just said that. Because every time the white guy said something, he was like, well, he's going to have a hard time with her because I know how she is. See, it wasn't that. She was like, I ain't touching this black buck.
Yeah, okay.
And I ain't touching this big butt woman. That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
Now,
I said it.
Before we move on to the rest of the couples, let's talk about the 2 hosts. We have Hausa, the man, and Samanas.
You go hit on with the names if you want to. The host.
Yes.
And
who've been married for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and they are here to they're supposed to be both the couple that's got it all together and be marriage counselors.
They weren't no counselors. There was no counseling in this at all, as far as I saw. None.
No, they were poor hosts.
All they were doing, I thought they were good hosts. I think that we just look at it from an American point of view. I thought that they were very good hosts. They just introduced the people. They made the interviews, the cuts and all that, and you was on your own.
Yep.
We ain't going to interfere. You're on your own. And America always setting something up or changing something. This was raw to me. The things that was happening, like one of the couples was out there on somebody's back jumping while they was, it's so much stuff went on, but go ahead.
Yes. So back to how the couples were feeling. So while they were doing this little speed date, first they had like a little speed round where they just had like one-on-one dates where they just like got to like basically introduce each other, get a feel for, who am I going to talk to kind of stuff. And off the bat, we could see that Nola.
Picture.
Yes. Hold on, let me find Nola. We already could tell that Nola was being like flirtatious with women, and Lebo was jealous of that.
No. Oh, you said who?
Nola.
Nola was playing. He knew how jealous she was.
Mm-hmm.
She was jealous. I mean, jealous. As a matter of fact, she was so jealous that when he was there just intermingling.
Yes.
She got jealous and started crying. Well, she wasn't the only one.
No.
But the sick part about it, she went and spied on him.
Yes.
This was horrible.
Yeah, so we're jumping a little too forward.
I'm sorry, babe, but
that's
speed it up or something.
Okay. And then
you the commentator.
Yes. Oh, Ruth. Good old Ruth.
She was another one kikiing and having a good time.
And her husband, Isaac.
Seething with jealousy, Isaac. Seething with it.
He sure was.
But he knew that she was going to go to bed with that man. She knew it. He was sick into his stomach. And he would have went to bed with Suka. What's her name?
Yeah, Sika.
He would have went to bed with him, but Sika was like, I don't want you. When they were sitting at the table, oh, you said I'm going too far. I got to do it this way. Okay. When they were sitting at the table and he introduced Sika to his family, and they started saying, do you cook? And she says, no, we can never chef. When all of that, Isaac knew this a gold digger. This is not. And the family, his family was like, and then that's when she didn't like him. And I truly believe they had sex. I do, because you see how he kissed her when he got the flowers. See, when he treated her like that, but he picked her early.
Yes.
But go ahead.
He did.
And this is what makes Suka's story good, because I've never seen nothing like that. I've never seen a woman blatant like that.
Yes. Wow, this is actually very interesting. Is that so true?
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, yes, it is. Isaac. So Isaac was having a thing for Lebo at first in the very beginning. They clicked off, and they were just like, and they said that they could see each other becoming into like a trial marriage. So right off the bat, Lebo's like, okay, I'm feeling for Isaac, and Isaac's feeling for me.
But Isaac was what? No, yeah. But Isaac didn't pick her.
No, he did not.
She wanted Isaac.
Yes,
that's right. And that hurt her. But she said that she was used to being not picked. Right.
Yeah, because
her partner picked who he picked. He picked Giggles, didn't he?
No, he picked Ruth.
He picked Ruth. Oh God, yeah.
Yes. Yes, and that's why they ended up having a little tit for tat later on in the episode. Later on, in the series.
He picked Ruth.
Yeah,
I thought Ruth was cute, attractive. I like Ruth. I really did. I like Ruth, and I like Ruth, and I like the other two girls with their hair braided. The one that was a blonde braid platinum, and I like the other one that I like those. Those were my favorite three. They were my favorite three, and I could just talk about them. But where you at?
Yes. Okay. So yep. The little speed dating. So let's tell you who was a trial couple for 3 weeks. If I can find pictures of them as couples for their 3-week trial, I will put it right here. But we had Ruth and Nola. We had Courtney and Genesis. Sika and Nakato. Lebo and Aiden. Isaac and Kanya. And then lastly, Tabby. Oh, no, that was pretty much. Oh, Tabby and Lindell. That was the 6 couples that ended up pairing off and ended up liking each other and basically got to feel each other for the next 3 weeks.
That's an introduction of the couples. I know it's just so much to it, but in order to understand, you got to know the couples.
Yes.
Because, I mean, it took us to be well 5 in to get these couples.
Yes.
So once you get the couples, we're going to be showing the pictures. So it's going to make it easy for you as we begin to go in and talk about these couples.
Yes.
And how real it was. And it was just authentic, and it just swallows you up. So please, if you're watching this, please look so you can join us and give us some commentary or your feedback, whatever. I love it. If you happen to watch it, it's the Ultimatum, South Africa. Please, if you haven't, watch it. You get all your episodes at once. You can sit down and binge like we did on Netflix and binge. And so when we come back and we talk about it tomorrow, we'll go more into details. Okay.
So far, we've covered basically episode 1 and 2.
1 and 2, and that is the when they met, how they picked their partners, and then we did a little bit of what went on. And then tomorrow we're going to go in and tell you how each couple paired.
Yes.
How about that?
I like
all right, then. So with that being said, we'll go in and tell you each couple, what was going on in each couple, how everything happened, and then we'll have another episode where we'll do the end. Yes. We'll split it in 3. How about that? So, okay, this may have been bumpy because it was hard, but to get them all together. But
and this is the first time we've watched something all at once.
So organizing it. So we're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to get into each episode and we're going to tell you everything that happened with each of them. Hopefully we'll get all 6 episodes in. All 6 partners. So when we come back the next time, it'll probably take 3, we'll be able to tell you the end and how it all worked out. If you haven't seen it by then, please, if you get a chance, look at it. The Ultimate Choice.
The Ultimatum.
The Ultimatum. Netflix, South Africa. Good. And with that being said, sunflowers.